The other thing that we had on Tuesday is we had a live event that was hosted by Jack Crow and Carmen David, who run the Aortic Athletes page. And that involved having Brian Morrell. So, Brian is a community member. And if I understand correctly, he did not have a dissection. Tell me if I'm wrong there, Josh, um, but had an aneurysm. And he just finished the New York City Marathon, which I do not think is the first time he's done this, but he is one of the many athletes that exist that living with aortic disease has to coincide with living his best athletic life. And I truly respect people that feel that way. And I find that if that, again, I've said it, if that is super important to you, you can work with your physicians and really advocate for that, communicate with your doctors and educate them on the conditioning that you were in prior to a diagnosis or prior to a surgical intervention and where you want to continue to be, if possible. It might mean reducing the weight you're lifting, but increasing your reps. But there's ways to work together to kind of make it happen. And I think a lot of what you saw on this live event was really Brian explaining how he feels in this AD world uh, with these desires amongst a lot of people who have had really, really hard, emergencies, and how you bridge everything together. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I think you're right on. He had a repair.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So scheduled.
Yeah, he had a repair.
Yeah.
There was a part in the show where Jack was like, "Oh, you guys, and you're so lucky you just had a repair, not a dissection," you know? And so there is that, there is something to be said
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
When
I
we,
mean, you're still left with a weakened aorta, but I think mindset wise, it's very
well,
different.
one, it's not open heart surgery. Two, it's,
Right.
although life threatening a condition, it was addressed and now it's
Yeah.
just monitored.
Right.
Um,
Different.
it's for those people that are in the watch and wait, it's the other side of that lens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you missed it, it's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. And if you missed it, but you wanted to see it, but you missed it because you forgot, that's another reason to click the bell. Just saying.